Classic Hits, My 105.9, finally Friday morning, and we welcome special guests into the studio from Lucas Seeley Presents. Wayne Wilcox is here.
Hi, Billins. How's it going, Willie?
Good, Wayne. How are you?
I'm doing really, really good, man.
Good to see you again.
It's fantastic seeing that the wonderful weather's coming back, right?
Yeah. First full day of spring today.
I know,
officially.
right?
That's awesome.
Not really.
It is that time again. It's comedy time. Red Door going down tonight and tomorrow night. And we want to welcome Michael Quezada to the studio. Thank you for coming in, Stephen Michael.
How's it going?
You guys probably know him best as Agent Stephen Gomez from Breaking Bad. You managed to stay alive for almost all five.
Almost all the way to the end, man. I'm happy to be here. We were driving on the road. I saw a frozen, groundhog. He was frozen, man. Yeah. I think he guessed it wrong.
Have you ever been to Montana before?
No, I've never been. But all the mountains and everything reminds me of home. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
So we're a little high desert, but we do have the mountains going on, and we're still a little cold. But I'm amazed to actually see snow coming down,
Yeah, in this late in March.
Yeah,
huh?
I was hoping that it would be gone by now because I'm a golfer, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, not quite yet. Maybe next time you come around, huh? Unless you wanted to really brave it.
Oh, I'd do it.
When we think about Breaking Bad and the comedians on the show, of course, Bob Odenkirk, and there's a lot of comedians on
Bill
the show.
Burr, Lavelle Crawford,
right.
Bryan Cranston comes from Malcolm in the Middle,
right.
Dean Norris.
And I really had no idea that you had had a stand-up comedy background.
It was weird that they brought all these comics together to do this heavy-duty drama.
Right.
The only real serious actors really were, Anna Gunn and Aaron Paul. Everybody else has comedy background. Betsy Brandt.
I think maybe that's really why it worked so well.
Maybe that comics just have a way of tapping into, what the drama really is and not overplaying it, but just trying to be real about it. And I think that's what, we were most prideful of, is that it played real and people were so involved in it and said, oh, wow, that's crazy,
right.
And that's so real. And
it was totally.
I know people like that. And I go, of course, because, you know me, man.
Right. And it was totally different than any other TV show we've ever seen.
It's new American television. Right. And right now it's the number one show in the world, And,
really?
And usually, other countries, they don't really care for American television. It's just not their cup of tea. And for some reason, everybody gravitated to Breaking Bad. I get emails from all over the earth, man.
That must have been a really cool experience.
Yeah, it's playing everywhere now.
Yeah. And you've done a lot of other movies, a lot of other TV shows, and things like that. So you've been at this quite a while, huh?
I did. I started at 16.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then like in my mid-20s, I decided to go for do some comedy, man, because I'm a Hispanic actor, and so back then there was only one role, Pepe, and everybody auditioned for Pepe, so it was hard to get a role. So I went into comedy to figure out a way to feed my family, and fell in love with it. Never really looked back until like 2005, until I did a movie with Guy Pearce called First Snow.
Okay.
And with the guys that wrote like Children of Men and the first Iron Man.
Oh, nice.
This was their first film.
Okay.
And so I was real fortunate to get a part on that. And then I got the acting bug again, man. I thought, well, let me try it again. So it had changed, the industry had changed,
Right.
And so it's a lot more inclusive. And people want to see different characters and different nationalities now. And so, it just worked out that I stepped in at the right time. And then lo and behold, man, I go walk into a room with Vince Gilligan and,
land the big one.
Here I am in Montana.
And now you're in Montana.
That's right.
Well, we're all excited that you're here. It's going down tonight and tomorrow night at the Red Door. Tickets at montanacomedy.com. What else, Wayne?
Yeah, we're hoping to sell them out. I just got back from El Paso. I'm back on tour, man, so they're selling out.
Okay.
And, that's what we want to do up here in Montana and have some fun.
Well, we are very appreciative that you took the trip up here, because this is going to be a fun weekend. So.
Yeah, you can get tickets over at Rimrock Mall and over at the Red Door as well. So.
All right, Stephen Michael Quezada, 2 nights, the Red Door, tonight and tomorrow night.
We also have a huge announcement after. So
after the show,
yep.
Tomorrow night or tonight?
Tonight, both nights. Well,
both nights.
You'll catch it, but this is going to be a really good show. I saw him last night and it was fantastic. So
all right,
you guys get ready for an amazing show. Not only an amazing actor, but also a really, really great comedian.
All right. Great. Wayne, thank you very much for coming by. Lucas Seeley Presents. Stephen Michael Quezada, thank you for coming by. Great to meet you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.